Hi, my name is Tanya. I came to talk about my experience thus far. A lot of you, nobody actually, like a lot, like who's here. But anyway, I did the gastric bypass on Friday, October the 22nd, 2021. Today is Monday, November 1st, 2021. So I'm over a week post-op. And this video gonna be funny because it's just gonna be one video, no edits, no cuts, no nothing. So I had to be to the hospital at 7 a.m. for pre-op. My surgery was at 9, scheduled for 9:10. I was in the PACU until right about 9 o'clock. They did everything. They put the IV here, and she told me there was a possibility that they would put one here. She wasn't for sure because each surgeon was different. So she prepped me, a bunch of people came in to talk to me, They wanted to make sure I knew what was going on and what I was there for, and, any risk, complications, anything that could happen, and, had to sign some papers. Nobody could be back there with me. Had to go by myself, which is, I think, was one of the toughest things in the whole situation, that, you got to do it by yourself because of COVID. So they took me back about 9 o'clock. Prior to her taking me back, she told me the surgery would last approximately 3 hours, that I would be done by 12 noon. I should be in a room by 1, and my family could come at 1 o'clock. So, because I told her how my daughter was, she'd be calling every 3 seconds, every floor, every doctor, every whoever, to find out what was going on. So she told me to tell my daughter to give me some leave. She told me to give them leeway time, so give them at least an hour before. She said I should be out of recovery by 12. And then she said, so tell her about 1 o'clock. You could come. They could come. So I told them that. Okay, we went in the back. They was doing something. I honestly don't know what they were doing, but they was all talking to me. My surgeon was back there, Dr. Carmine, and some more people that he was working with. I remember someone putting that mask over my face and saying relax, and she was asking me some questions, and next thing I know, I was out. And I was supposed to, when I woke up, when I realized I didn't know where I was at, but I was back in the triage, and I heard someone saying help, help. And I was like this, hey, hey. And they said, huh? I said, my neighbor needs some help. I don't know, I just heard a male's voice saying help, help. And I couldn't open my eyes. I couldn't sit up. I don't know where, I couldn't function. And this happened for a while. So I kept falling back to sleep, doing like this, but I could hear the people around me talking. You know how when you work, and I work as a CNA, so you work talking with your coworkers, and talking about the ups and the downs and all this stuff. So I heard them talking. So I was there, but I couldn't participate. So when I finally woke up, it was 4 hours later, from 12 to 4. And I wasn't 100% then, but I was awoke enough for them to move me to the room. I got to my room. And I was in a room with someone else, of course. Don't know who she was because she didn't say much. But they tried to get me to drink something. I couldn't. And this is all on Friday, October the 22nd. I couldn't drink. I tried it. I just couldn't do nothing. I couldn't even take a sip of water. And because I don't know if it hurt. It didn't really hurt. It just like I would do it and it wasn't going anywhere, if that makes sense. And so, you know, I just let it stay there. Later on, the night nurse, I had one nurse named Cynthia and one nurse named Kylie. I forget get it mixed up, but they were the best. They, you know, they did stuff that the CNAs should have been doing. They didn't mind. They didn't put off anything. If you needed help, they helped you. And this is at Boston Medical Center. And I was kind of like, okay. But anyway, she brought me some Crystal Light that helped. And this was like a few hours into the shift, this was like maybe 8, 9 o'clock at night or something, maybe 10, I don't know. I should have kept a better record, but I just, you know, and I even brought my books and stuff so I could like write down everything to remember. They did give me pain meds. They gave me Oxy, and they gave me Tylenol, and they gave me heparin shots in my arms every 4 or 8 hours, I forget. But it looks like I only got 6 because I have like bruises on my arms from the shot. But anyway, about the next day, you know, I had to use the bathroom like seemed like 2 hours, an hour and a half, because they was pumping so much IV into me that it was making me, you know, have to pee. It would hurt to sit up. I needed help a lot to sit up. Even the little teeny tiny girls, you know, I was just asking. They didn't mind. I was like, I need your help. It's like, sure. So I would, you know, they would take my hand and, you know, help me up and help me to the bathroom. Like I said, it was like, I swear it seemed like it was every hour and a half to 2 hours. Only because of the IV, I'm assuming, because I didn't drink anything. I couldn't drink. And the only thing I did drink the night before, around 9 o'clock, I think, or before 9, was that Gatorade. They gave me one of those, like whatever, liter bottles. I don't know what it was. The little fat Gatorade. They said drink that to build up my electrolytes or something prior to the surgery the night before. So I did that. But I know it couldn't have made me go to the bathroom all that many times. But anyway, so Saturday, same thing. Didn't really take no breakfast. They gave me vanilla pudding. Couldn't eat that. I tried 1 spoon. Wasn't good. I drank just a little bit more. And that's about it. And then Saturday night, I had more. I was able to finish one of those small bottles of water, not in one gulp. And you have to sip slowly. You can't just go and then expect, you know, it's gonna hurt. You're gonna feel some discomfort, and then it's gonna feel like it's gonna fall to the pit of your stomach. Well, this is my experience. I can't say for everybody because I don't know about nobody else's experience. But I don't know if they had a breathing tube. She said something about a breathing tube down my throat, but I'm not for sure if they did it because I don't know. And I'm pretty sure because my throat, it wasn't hurting, but like it was like a discomfort. So about 12:30, this is the only downfall that I could say that happened at the hospital, was, which I'm not even mad about it, because I know that COVID is there and hospitals are running low on beds and stuff. So I honestly can never say that I've been in a hospital before and had to share a room with someone. I have 7 children, so I've been to the hospital 6 times. I can't remember ever sharing a room with anyone. I've had 2 more surgeries. Can't remember sharing a room with anyone. But this is my first time. But anyway, that I can remember. About 12:30 at night, my nurse came in. She said, "I'm sorry. We're gonna have to move you to another room because your roommate needs her private room." And she needed a private room. It wasn't because I was being loud or I was just an uncomfortable roommate, because I didn't hardly do anything. I couldn't do anything. I was hardly ever on the phone. I couldn't even pick up the phone. Actually, that's another thing I wanted to talk about. I couldn't even pick up my phone in my hand to dial anything, to play my game. And anybody knows me know I love to play my games on my phone, listen to my music. I couldn't do none of that. My family came to visit in moderation. Like, they wasn't there from open to close. So, I knew it wasn't, and that was I was going home the next day anyway. So this lady, like I said, she never hardly said anything. She was so quiet. I'm not for sure. She didn't speak English, but I'm not for sure that doesn't matter, but I don't know what language she spoke, but she just needed her private room. So they moved me about 4 or 5 doors down with this lady. And when they moved me, the other nurse and 2 nurses did it, not the CNA. 2 nurses did it. Moved my stuff, took all of my stuff, took the bed. I walked down, but they had to go find another bed out of another room and bring it. Gave me a new bed. So they moved the stuff. They got me in bed situated. I noticed that one of the other nurses gave me these eye masks and these what do you think? Those things for your ears. So I'm like, nobody's given me this before. I found out why. The new roommate talked all night long. I ain't mad at her, but that lady can talk. She was on the phone with somebody for like a couple of hours, and then I don't know if they hung up, the phone hung up, they was on a money card, I don't know. But she tried to call them back. She kept calling wrong people and stuff, so finally she gave up. And then she just talked to herself. But she, I don't know. She just kept. And then when my machine would go off, she'd be like something, and then I don't know. But she was real funny, And when she needed help, she always knew she wanted the male nurse to help her to the bathroom. So I think that may be one of the reasons why I was ready to go home on Sunday, because I really didn't rest Saturday night at all. But I did better with my drinking, but not much. I didn't drink much. So that's my experience with my first Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I went home. I was supposed to go home at 11, but it was something with my medicine. So I waited a little. I think I got discharged around 1:30, and we went to the pharmacy downstairs and picked it up, and we went home. And when I got home, I believe I just took two walks around to try to get some exercise in, because they don't want your legs, the blood, legs to clot up or anything. So I tried to walk, at my pace. So that's it for now, because I don't want to make this video too long. I will do another video from my first week post-op. Bye.